Rosa Parks. You can imagine a world where white children could ride a school bus every morning, but black children had to walk. Can you imagine a world where black people couldn't drink from the same water fountain as white people or sit with them on a city bus? This world was weird, real, and it happened in the United States. Some white people felt they should be treated better than black people. Segregation laws were used to give more rights and a better life to white people. Rosa Parks helped change these unfair laws by thinking and acting. She stood up for herself and others her whole life. Rosa Parks was born as Rosa Lawson McCarley on February 4, 1913 in Tuskegee and Baum. She lived on a farm with her parents and grandparents. She was a small, quiet girl. She loved to read nursing rhyme and fairy tales like Little Red Riding Hood. She also helped take care of her little brother Silver. Rosa's grandparents were born as self. They taught her all about people deserve far term. Then Rosa was a child. Slavery was over, but white people still had more freedom than black people. One day when Rosa was 11, a white boy pushed her. She pushed back. The boy's mother told Rosa she would go to jail. Rosa stood up for herself. She told them she didn't want to be pushed. When Rosa was a girl in 1920, many things were different from how they are today. When Rosa was 19 years old, she married Raymond Park. They lived in Malagorman. She got a job as a stenciller in a department store. She sewed clothes to fit customers. Rosa Parks also worked to spread the word about civil rights. She attended meetings regularly and marched. She taught young people how to stand up for themselves. She helped people who were hurt by those who did not believe in civil rights. Standing up for civil rights was not easy, but Parks never gave up. On the night of December 1, 1955, Parks took the bus home after work. She sat down in the street in the middle of the bus. After a few stops of the bus grew crowded, the driver asked Parks to stand so a white man could sit. She thought about the unfair she'd faced all her life. She felt she had as much right to sit in the seat as anyone else, no matter the color of her skin. Parks looked at the driver in the eye in a quiet voice. He answered, "No." She must have been scared black people had been arrested for refusing to give up a seat on a bus. Some had even been hurt or killed for doing the same thing. People on the bus, black and white, feared what would happen. The driver called the police. The police arrested Parks and her trail. The court found her guilty of breaking the state concert law. She was forced to pay a fine. Word spread about what had happened. Parks' act inspired people to stand up for fair and equal treatment. Black leader asked people to protect unfair rules by taking part in a bus. Boyko, a young preacher named Martin Luther King Jr., made a speech. He hung people to stick together. It was not easy for people to get to work and other places without the bus, but the people kept the boycott going. And last more than a year, finally the Supreme Court ruled that everyone had the same right on the bus. Park paid a price for the posting. After her arrest, Park and her husband lost their job. Angry people treated them. Finally, in 1957, they left Margam and moved directly. In 1965, Park took a job with black congressman named John Conyers. For the next 20 years, she worked in Conyers' office. Park continued to stand up for civil rights. She attended meetings and peaceful protests. She even helped black people fight unfairness in other countries like South Africa. Many people know about Park's life because she refused to give up her seat on the bus that day in 1955. But now you know she spent her whole life standing up for fair treatment. Rosa Parks died on October 24, 205 at age 92. After her death, she was given treat honor like the one President and Soldier Revice. The end.